Alrighty, we are back for episode 54 of Kenshi 101. And today's going to be an interesting one. We are currently being rained on by acid rain. Because of these helmets, we have everyone weak to it has at least 60% resistance. And the leather offers no protection, and this offers no protection. But this armor does provide some acid protection. So between these two, Cat is completely resistant to acid. This offers no protection. What else of armor are we using? I don't think much of anything. This offers no protection against acid rain. I think we might have somebody. Also, regardless of what level this is, they all offer the 40%. So it could be like the lowest grade or the highest grade. And I think we have some people in the, well, actually, it doesn't matter for these guys, but I think we had some people in the, armored rags, but I can't find anyone in armored rags. And I know Chad was wearing them, but Chad died. But I thought we gave somebody else armored rags, but maybe we swapped it since. Whatever. So, we do want to loot these guys, but we need to hurry and get into the Crab City. We need to forget about those guys and let's rush into somewhere. Either the bar or into here, because the rain is going to hurt us and we don't have a whole lot of time. I'm going to rush forward. This is somewhat desperate at this point. That was wait. You need a backpack still. All that and you're still weightless. Okay. You could probably hold some stuff. Alright, grab this. Alright. Get you. That's all the rest of them. And someone needs to grab those pole arms. Preferably someone who's not too heavy, has some space. That weighs 5, that weighs 3, that weighs 4. That weighs 1. Come on, green, hurry up. Only got a war to fight. Alright. They're not automatically attacking me. Okay. That's weird. These should definitely be enemies. Not sure why they aren't automatically attacking. But they should be. Back off. You need to come up here. Alright, the queen should be in this area. Yeah, it does not appear the crab queen is actually a crab. This is good. Alright, these guys I'm a bit worried about because there's not that many people out here to heal them. You're being carried. You can stop being carried, I think. Put down. Somewhere in this mess is the crab queen. I have no idea where. I have no idea what she looks like. I sort of assume House of the Crab Queen will have the actual crab queen. I don't really... Oh, there you are. Don't really look all that girlish. And all the fucking armor. Short hair. Look like some sort of, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Heal yourself. Let's see. How high are your stats? Attack's getting lowered by probably indoor penalty. Yeah. Takes his defense. Strength of 87. Dexterity of 72. But your dexterity and strength are being limited severely, probably partially by being inside of the armor. Very heavy armor. Alright, green is hurt, and we're gonna unhold with everyone. Including unhold. Lucan he'll be okay. And we need to start moving around and taking out some of these targets, especially the fucking queen. We don't want people to be dying. Alright, you guys, first aid chase mod. First aid. First aid. Well, they're doing first aid, but not really doing it to who I want to, but that's okay. They'll get around to it, I think. Alright. You know what? I should undo passive and have like one single group, like these guys. Come here and we'll switch to passive. You guys will be the healers. Alright, so you should all be move medic, move medic, move medic, yeah. Alright, you're not fully healed, but you're mostly healed. Cat is okay. You have some damage to your chest, but you're gonna be okay. Alright. So, they're doing their job. Oof, that just hit a lot of people. Face mod keeps getting hit on the ground. He's almost ready to lose a leg if he gets hit in the leg one more time. Is he attacking? He's trying to protect his ally. Clearly these people don't get up. Or, you know, crabs. Maybe people's the wrong word here. They weren't hostile before, you say? Odd. Anywho, in the last episode, I was talking about Nimches, or I was about to be talking about Nimches. And then I was like, you know what, I need to end this episode, it's going a bit long. So, Nimchas are really cool sabers from North Africa, specifically the Morocco region. And it looks like we have defeated our enemies. And it also looks like you guys need to come in here with gold on. And you guys come in here with, I'm going to say passive on. The robots want to have hold but not passive. And retreat to here. Retreat here. Hold. No passive. You guys. Passive. Here. And the originals on hold. The originals will, you know, attack anyone that gets up. And the sequels run around healing people. And hopefully the Evolos will do a decent job as a physical defense where we need it. Perf is on passive and he's attacking somebody. Why are you guys getting involved in fights? That's almost like I tell you not to do that and you do it anyway. Anywho. Where is this queen? She fell. Where did she fall? That? The queen? That's Stubbs. In the air. Okay. Queen must have fallen. Where did she fall? Huh. So many bodies. It's gonna be hard. Agnew. You're not supposed to be there. I were the queen, where would I be? Split through the floor, perhaps? Like all the fucking blood? No. Doesn't look like it. Had white hair like that, but that's someone else. Fade, whoever the fuck Fade is. Probably like a barman or something. Fuck. Got a Me Too weapon, I believe. Where are you? Where did you go? Am I blind? Okay. Originals, come stand over here. With cat. Maybe I'll make it easier to see. Sequels, come stand over here. Why can I not? I think you misunderstand, game. I'm attacking a now unarmed person. What are they gonna do? Nothing. That's worth decent money. Special's great. I don't know if I want to use it. It's big stealth effect. Big negative to crossbows, which I don't care about. But it has a negative to athletics, I do care about. Negative to combat speed, which I care about. And the athletics and combat speed is not insignificant. Let's compare it to this. They're both heavy armor, right? Yeah. So you got better blunt, which is very useful. Better cut, the same efficiency, better harpoon resist. The only thing this has going for it is it's lighter. And this has an athletics debuff. This is a worse athletics debuff. This is a combat speed debuff of 0.02 less. Well, this is 0.06. So this is just better in every way. Although it is, mastered against specialists. And for the crab armor, comparing it to this, being like you, it's also better in every single way, really. Other than one harpoon resist. But it's also lighter. Wait, no. Yeah. This has one more harpoon resist. This is lighter and has better stats. Or the same stats. For like everything. The only for coverage, this is a little bit better. Just a little bit. But like, yeah, and this is better in every single way. So forget about that. I might use that. I definitely want to give this to somebody. But for now, who is not carrying somebody? Griffin, you're up. Come pick up this idiot. Undo hold on you guys. Undo path. Now it's gonna run around killing everyone. Need to do. Now come over here on hold. Alright. You're all up. Hold. Come over here. And we need somebody to pick up stuff. Who's it gonna be? Kang it is. Can we get up? You are. We want them to guard here. Alright. Where are you, Kang? You are... Kang. Alright, so you did take that guy out. Good job. Next. Ideally, put that here. Grab this. Alright, you're at moderate. Heavy. Lightweight. Good helmet, yes. Say 1. Okay, I'm going. Okay, he's going 13. But he's got a fucked up leg. That makes sense. Then over here, we're just killing them all. Good jobs. Alright. And it looks like none of you idiots have run out to the ass to die. You and you need to come in. And you... Alright. So, where was I? Yes. Keep looting. We do not want these people all to get up and have swords that aren't garbage. Or have anything, really. I'm gonna do this. It's not gonna work. Anyway, I slice it. Like, even if I could somehow, like, make that work. Somehow. Right? That's essentially this. Having the problem elsewhere. Yeah. That's only 3. We'll have to pick up one more Naganata Katana. Alright. You're weightless. But somebody here with a weapon. What if I pick you up? Can I pick up the one that has a weapon? Maybe. Still a weapon down here. Okay. 6, 3, okay. Alright. Now you're heavy. Be also carrying somebody. Come over here. Put them down. Looks like they have a weapon. Mantail, how about you? You're moderate, you're weightless. Okay. Ping. Let's not let this guy have a weapon. Alright. I don't think we looted that guy. I don't think we looted that guy. How goes you guys' house? Alright. Let's unhold you guys. You can now move around and heal people, but you can also attack. But you're robots, so you're not going to take damage, unlike the rest of us. No, most of the rest of us. I do not want to mess around with trying to, like, micromanage which of you have, which armors. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work that I don't want to do. This weighs 6, weighs not 6. Still weightless. 5. That weighs 6. This weighs 6. Alright. Nah. Lightweight. Weightless. pick you up, walk in here, drop you. Wait, that's standard. I think I already leave you. Yes. So I'm focusing on their infantry and not the rest of the things I could loot because I don't want them to get up and keep fighting and actually, you know, be a threat. It was you. Almost looks like they were stopped raining. It's a dust storm. Okay. That's actually good for us. Anyone with a naginata. Okay. Come back inside. You're a lightweight still. Oh, crazy. This is crazy. Like, we need more pack animals to carry this much shit. This is crazy. That is very heavy. Hmm. You know, he's moderate already. This guy's gonna need to get carried. Anywho, Nimsas are curve sabers, and one of the interesting things about them is they're very often curve sabers that are imports from somebody else. So you see a lot of Spanish blades, you see a lot of German blades, you see some Italian blades. I've seen one from Popple Guard on a Nimcha. I've also seen a Popple Guard on a Cascaris. So back in the days when the popes were like basically kings and they had very large territories and they ruled them like kings. You guys are basically doing the warrior thing. You have movement speed of 22. Problem with these guys, not that the movement speed, it's their carry capacity is not great. So even if they can move, they can't carry things, the problem. Next to trade was Umbreon. Not Glaceon. Give him the good sword. Alright. We'll have everyone undo hold. Everyone has jobs and range. Nobody's holding. Alright. Everyone has medic. Everyone should have repair now. And splint. Repair. Right, no, robotic. Yeah. Uh, this, So many people don't have robotics on the list. Or didn't. So you also see a lot of Arabic blades on Nimchas. They're typically curved. They're typically single edged. Sometimes you see Yelmans or false edges on by the tip. So it's sort of like a secondary edge, but only near the tip. You don't often see very, very pronounced Yelmans like you'll see on a lot of Persian blades or Ottoman blades. Um, but they still will have like a false edge sometimes, not always. Um, it's not like I would say less than half, but some do have it. You should have robotics above engineering. I don't know why. Any of you have engineering above robotics? Uh, instead of robotics above splint. Oh, are you guys still on hold? No. You just don't actively have a target to attack. Okay. All of them moving, this moving slowly, kill is stuck. Umbreon and Espeon also stuck. You're moving super slow. Who's someone who is not overweight and doesn't have a lot of carry capacity? I'm gonna say you and you. You're gonna carry C8 mod. You're gonna carry cat. Because they're very slow right now. Also, you come help with people who are stuck. Anywho, typically, sometimes you'll see a guardless version, but they're extremely rare. Almost every example I've ever seen has a guard. The guard is almost always the same for ones made in the last couple hundred years. Some of the very, very old ones have more unusual guards, but typically you'll see between one and two rear Quillian, sometimes one over the other one, basically as like a secondary one just for looks. They'll be tapering from going from near the hilt to the edge, and they'll typically have a little ball section at the end of it. Sometimes it won't be a ball, sometimes it'll be more complicated like design, but there'll be a thing. Sometimes there'll be like a not like a round ball, but like a oval, like an egg. Sometimes you'll see other weird shapes, but there's like a basic design. You're being carried. You're being carried. You're being carried. Nobody is out dying. It's like we're just repeatedly putting everyone down the second they get up. So we got a crab shop, worker, crab bar, more worker stuff. This is a shop, and this is a worker hut. So it's good, should be a decent number of people in the bar itself. Maybe some people who aren't crab people. I don't know how set up that faction is. It might be incomplete. So, your job, if you choose to accept it, is to go around grabbing people's chest armor, if it's not garbage. And meds. That's some of the heaviest bits. Also, we're gonna move you. And then, yes. So you're heavy, but you're still running at 20. You're heavy, but you still have moving at 24. Probably do that robot leg. This is fairly fast. 23. Hmm. A lot of the guys outside still have weapons. Go on hold. If they want to fight, they'll come to us. Alright. Anyone holding a ton of raw meat, this is a lot of these guys, come trade with Gumpion. We need to fix this problem. We'll have one person carry food. We do not have the carry capacity to have multiple people carrying food. And you are not the one. You are the one. Actually, nothing else will fit there. That one will help, and so will. That's a single stack. That's a single stack. That's a single stack. Stack of 2 was not stolen. It's just there's only 2. Alright. Play some more fish. Still moving at 16. That's fast enough. And that means that Jolteon can help kill all the crabs. And anyone who has meat can go give it to Jolteon, like Stubbs. Stubbs, I'm guessing. Yeah. Stubbs is going to be the carrier food for this squad. And it will be as much fish as he can carry. Because fish makes stacking hard. Alright. Okay. Heal who you can. Good. Unhold. This is heal who you can naturally. And then Jolteon come here. We're gonna finish off some crab, you and I. That one. Already dead, apparently. So, sometimes, because of how many foreign blades there were, sometimes you'll see not foreign blades, with copies of foreign blade marks, particularly Solingen marks. And, I don't think I've ever seen a fake Toledo mark, but it's, possible. I don't see why there wouldn't be. I just don't think I've ever seen one, but I think that's more of a case of this. I haven't seen it more so than there aren't any. Huh. So there's blood, but there's not any crabs down there. Alright. Fighting's still going on. It looks like, I think some of these crabs are dying, not dead. Haven't been looted. Of their meat. Glorious meat. Alright. So, this will help Jolteon. Well, it'll help them stay dead, but it'll also help Jolteon feed everybody as the carrier of the food. He also, ideally, anyone who doesn't have, there's like stuff that's stackable, could get rid of it, but that list of people is essentially no one. We got one person with a ton of meat over here. He's a robot. And all the rest of this, nothing stackable. Other than meds. But, since a lot of this is stolen, a lot of this isn't stackable. Green, trade with Jolteon. A shame. Alright, so that's stackable. But I'd have to trade with someone else, like maybe you. Who was it? It wasn't you. It was her. Trade with Espeon. Alright. Not you, and not you, apparently. Alright, trade with Eevee. Alright, trade that. Don't think anyone else has anything stackable. Yeah. I'll check you guys, I'll check you guys, okay. So, I might keep emphasis on might be able to have somebody trade with, let's say it's with Eevee. And I might be able to trade some stuff between them and make stacking a bit easier. I'm not entirely sure who. Am I getting some, like, this? No. Okay. No. Okay, so that. This. Right. Does that make room? It does. That makes some room. Well, I could. And 2 squares. 2 squares. I don't want to put a book. So, could do that too. Alright, that helps. A little. Okay. Hold off. Tackle. And so ninjas are pretty cool. Besides that, they typically have a D guard, often attached to the pommel, but not always attached to the pommel. Sometimes it just stops somewhere before the pommel. And they typically have between 1 and 3 quillions in the forward bit of the guard. Typically square-ish, and then, or sometimes this round and tapering down to a point where then it turns into a ball or oval, something like that, or like an acorn or whatever. I just don't know how I'm gonna loot all of this. I don't know what to do. Like, this is too much loot. It's, what do you do when you discover too much loot? 404. Focusing on the big sticks right now. But I don't know what to do. There's too many big sticks. What is you? Yes. Another big stick. Not all gonna fit. You can fit like one more. You. Alright, and you're now running at 13. It's horrible. Why do you have a lightweight? What if, hear me out, okay. What if I did this? Alright. Clear a big backpack. And then looted more big sticks. That's a big stick. I loot all the big sticks. I only have to carry the smaller armors. Oh, that was full HP. Where the fuck did you come from? So, Nimsa's Morocco, pretty cool. Very interesting design. The grip is the most interesting thing about it. They tend to have a section for the pinky that's sort of cut out of the hilt. There's sort of like a recess area there. And it tends to fit in your hand pretty good. Kind of like a Tulwar, but completely different way of getting there. Like, the end result, the idea of how you get from point A to point B is different. But it's like a very similar type of, grip. If that makes sense. And yeah, got big sticks. Yes. Big stick energy. No, not you. Okay, that's a different type of, just a club. I'm sort of memeing the whole big stick energy thing. Not serious, I swear. On me mom. I swear. Alright. He's moving pretty slow now. You're only lightweight. Look for some armors. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong one. Wait, why is it? Oh, oh, I get it, because list all from hitting Lupin. Alright, trade with Lupin, and then list all. List all. Alright, so he's lightweight. If I give him some heavy stuff, not that one, right? Your weight to go down, your weight to go up, but because I'm carrying you, it doesn't matter. So I can pack you as dense as I can, and it's fine. Because you don't even have to walk. So you're heavy, but it doesn't matter. Um, hmm. How do I get this 3x3? Don't know if I can. I think I'm just fucked. Left. Somehow find some magic way. No, I can't. Alright. Whatever. I guess list all a bit more carry capacity, because he's moving at 28 now. Alright, so he could grab some more big sticks. Or more of these things, clubs. So grabbing meds is maybe not the best thing to do in this situation because they're heavy. You know what? List all. Go trade with Glaceon. You're getting a present. List all. You are the fastest of all of us. We're gonna upgrade you from Edgewalker to a Me Too. Also, where's somebody using? Yeah, you gotta type 2. Where's somebody using something not 10 out of 10? Who's using like an okay full arm? Got like an Edge 1. That's, yeah. Jobs. Can you? No, you can't. Alright. Trade with, yeah, Glaceon. We spent a whole day fighting here. The acid has stopped. The bodies are many. Swap. So now we have an Edge 1 pole arm in here. Look at these guys. What are you armed with? Me too, Edge 1, 3, 1, 2, 2. Me too, 3, 1. You got a Mark 3. But it is a plank. I have a Mark... Yeah. Only ones without Me Too or Edgewalkers are using heavy weapons. Which I don't know if I want to use the Edgewalker 1 polearm instead of a heavy weapon. It'll do less total damage, but it'll attack quicker. Maybe the DPS is going to be better. Maybe. But, anywho, for now, let's focus on looting. Still. I think I looted all of these guys. I think I need to focus on looting these guys. Let's see. Focus on weapons. Preferably big weapons. Since your carry capacity is basically infinite. Weight-wise. Alright. We're at 20. Couple more. Probably like one. We're at 20 still. 17. Okay. You are 27. Damn. Alright, we're gonna put that in here, put that in here. We're still moving pretty fast. 4, 2, 4. Alright. That was a weird glitch. And we're at still 24 miles an hour. Kinda crazy. Alright, I'm gonna dump you 3. And here we're at 21. Big difference. $1 kilo, not gonna make a difference. Wait, that's the pole arm. And I can carry it. Aha. Okay. Lots of bodies. That one I have to pull on too. Alright. You're moving at 20. Okay. Who's got a weapon? Any of y'all? Yes. Wait, I wonder if they have body disposal here. That would be helpful. Well, it'd be theoretically helpful. In practice, I'd probably just, like, not want to bother. I go in here, I theorize some of you should be awake and up. Yeah, at least some of you should have weapons. Alright. Was it Griffin? You're carrying... yeah. Alright. $21. You can carry some stuff. Oh, actually, token ham it. And you know what? I need somebody to be the person to run around looting things. I think it's going to be Beef. That's your job, Beef. So, you need to be able to carry stuff like that. Hamlet is only a little bit overweight. Grab a little bit more. Now, 18. And a little bit more. There's a lot of people in the lower teams. He is going to be middle of the pack at worst. Alright. It's actually looking pretty good. I think I disarmed everybody here now. This is the one guy with the weapon. I think I already looted all the armor in here too. I'm only finding stuff on one guy. We need to get the fuck out of here. And you're running at 20, you're at 26. Actually, some of them had really good certs. We're not going to bother with these things. We want these worth like 1,000. Anywho, Nimsas are cool. What else is there? I talked about the Flissa, I talked about the Cascara, I talked about the Tacoba, I talked about I think I talked about the Tacoba variation. It's like really similar, but it has like a slightly different name. That I'm struggling to remember the name of it now. But I think I talked about that. How are you going? 17? Alright, you can get a few of these. Yeah. Alright. 19. You can get a little bit more. Beep. Alright. You know what? Not that. 17. That. Good enough. $20. Alright. Bard, we got some more carrying to do. Come loot that guy. So, hi. Nice. This is gonna be so much fucking money. Like, I'm just imagining going to, like, yeah, fucking hell. The Armor King and being like, hey man, here's like a fucking $1 million worth of armor. Move some of that stuff. Now I got 15. But 14. Let's move that back. Alright. 21. Like, we have never had this much loot value-wise. Like, this isn't like a full inventory of like eggs level, but this is still like we're averaging like somewhere in the thousands per square. Like, or per person, like each item is around 1,000 on average. Because we have a lot, some that are worth like a lot more, some that are worth like a less, but still. Like, average is going to be super high. And we're at 18. Infinite wing wang. Got one fucking leg. One leg. Fucking dummy. Got one leg. Alright, I'm gonna pick up Nikon. Come out here. Drop him. Hopefully I'll be able to loot him now. Yes? No. That's a... Okay, it was a space issue, not a, this guy's on the wrong side of the wall, inside, outside issue. Like I thought, initially. That happens a lot. It's really annoying. The game's just like, yes, you can loot this person, except for you can't loot this person. Why? Because we've arbitrarily decided that this person is on the other side of the wall, and they're on both sides of the wall at the same time. So you can't have. I'm thinking. No. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. So Range Giant has a big backpack, but he has no carry weight. You have a lot of carry weight. Come trade. Alright, you both have heavy stuff. I'm gonna put that on you, and then I'm gonna trade you some stuff. So his weight overall is actually going up, because he now doesn't have stuff in his backpack. And his weight is still weightless, meaning he can carry a lot of stuff. And it doesn't really matter which set of meds they're carrying, they're both equally good. I do want that. There is no one left in here. Don't know if I looted all the armor and helmets from these guys. A reaver, it says. He's dressed like a crab raver. No, he's not. Okay, yeah, he is. He's got the helmet of one. For some reason. I guess he didn't have a helmet and he looted their equipment. Huh. Fucking ravers. Alright. And probably still bodies and limbs out here from the previous group we fought. Alright. Noise. Noise is now light. 22 mile an hour. Alright, move over here. Probably some more bodies over here. Oh, yep, wait, that one. First one I clicked. Yep. Alright, how am I gonna do this? So, these, bulky. Get some of that stuff. That one. Alright, he's running at 16. time for somebody else. You're at 27. No back. Well. Now that I think about it. It was perfect. This will hurt Perf's combat ability, but you know what? Right now, not really super concerned about combat abilities, because we seem to be just completely destroying literally everything. Fuck. I had one. Which one was it? And okay, pick up, put down. Okay, was that one? Wasn't you? Was it you? No. Pick up, put down. You. Oh wait, you are definitely one. Yes, that's the one. Don't want that armor. Alright. But hey, 23, still underway. I think yeah, I don't think I need to pick up anyone else in that pile. They're all looted. Okay. I looted you. I don't know if okay. Didn't get you. I got you. So, Nims are pretty cool. Right. So, Zulfikar. So, Zulfikar, or I'm probably mispronouncing it, is an Arab sword, kind of. Essentially, there was one sword that was the Zulfikar. No one's 100% sure what it looks like because it hasn't survived. There's been many interpretations of it. I'm not going to say which one is the correct interpretation. I'm not sure if it is a correct interpretation. I'm going to send you guys here. I'm going to send you guys here. I'm going to send you guys in here. You're on hold. You're on hold. You're on hold. Hold. Perf is the only one who should be. Yeah. Everyone should be on hold, except for Perf, who, you know, even him, he can go on hold. You know what? Y'all asking for it. Fucking unarmed, coming in here in heavy armor, being like, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. Fucking unarmed. But I'm gonna fight you. You have a sword. I'm gonna fight you. What are you doing? But I didn't close that door, meaning somebody else closed the door. Hello. He switched to his katana. He's indoors. Smarto. Now he's outdoors. Wham! He's gonna die. Alright. Okay. So he should be getting a little bit of acid damage, but he doesn't appear to be. Because I don't know. Maybe it's not acid rain, maybe it's just normal rain. I didn't see anyone say it was acid rain. Alright, and all these guys have been looted. Alright. I think I'm done looting. People. Unless there's more in the bar, which there probably is. Alrighty. Undo, hold. Beat some motherfuckers up. Alright. And then have the robots can stay outside for space, and the evos can stay outside for space. And the originals, you are the lockpickers. That one. Take that one. Did I loot that guy in the corner? I don't know. I've not seen him. Alright. Alrighty. So, Robo, ooh, has some carry capacity, intentionally, so that he can pick up stuff and transfer to the pack animals. Was that? Yes, there was something in there. Yes, yes, yes. Why is he using that? Crazy person. Alright. Go trade with... You know what? Actually, no. Go trade... First was... Who was it? Who was the food person? You. Go trade with... Fuck. Luquin? Luquin and prisoner. Prisoner. Let's try prisoner first. Okay. And you're lightweight. Alright. Mr. Prisoner. Yeah. And then trade with Luquin. Alright. Then trade with, I think, Perf. And Perf is still lightweight. So, I'm just going to give him all of this and also that. He's still running pretty quickly. Okay. Robots, are you on hold? Pack animals, let's put you on hold. And... Come over here, come over here. Do I already loot these? I did. Alright. While I'm doing this, chew sticks, bread, rum, more rum, parchment, fabrics, rum, more rum, sake. So, Zulfikar, or however the fuck you say it, was basically the sword of the fourth caliph. So he was a relative of Muhammad, and I believe he was like a cousin and brother-in-law or something like that. Did some weird, by our standards, weird like marriage stuff going on between people who were related. Which, by modern standards, that's kind of weird. By that period standards, that's a lot less weird. Which, you know, sorry, it was kind of like, no matter where you go, pretty much, that wasn't all that weird. Maybe it should be, but it wasn't. I probably actually shouldn't be going to this guy. I probably should be going to Jolteon to trade some food. Dump the fish. And get this leg in here. Alright. I could trade the blood rum with Eevee. And it should stack. Alright. Or the... yeah. I don't think most of the rest of this will stack. I could try. Yeah, I don't think so. So trade the rest of it with a well, you know what? I'm going to trade with Eevee because there might be more of some of this stuff. Like you and... fuck rice weed. Definitely not going to find another math work like. Alright. Who can Robobeat trade with who has good 24? Right? Or the 14? It's 14. 23 on green. Alright. Go to trade with green. So, that sword was unique because it had 2 tips. Now, what did it look like? We don't really know. There's been many recreations because it's sort of like Excalibur for the Middle East. It's got lots of value, like not just monetary value, but like cultural value, which is difficult to quantify, but it has it. How does one quantify that? I don't know. But, you know, if you have to ask, it probably doesn't have it. This unquestionably has it. I've seen replicas of it from India, from Morocco, and everywhere in between, Arab world-wise. It's extremely popular to copy throughout history. Some of these replicas are, you know, not that old. Some of these replicas are exceedingly ancient. You know what? I'm thinking keep that, but we have these backpacks. They're only worth 125. And if we're getting to the point where 125 is garbage, here, just throw it away. If it's taking up, you know, space. Like, I have that one I could give to someone from DD Rescue. How many of you don't have one and you have 64? You have 75 carry weight. You should trade with him. Alright. So what I'm thinking is trade this. Alright. So he should be lightweight, he should be weightless, and then MTR to go trade with, what is it, DD Rescue? Yeah. Because that, on one hand, gives him a backpack, right? And then for DD Rescue, that frees up a lot of space. Weighs 2, that weighs 2. Alright. So, most versions I've seen have been curved, some versions have had straight blades, particularly during the Qajar Restoration, Q-A-J-A-R. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but I'm not misspelling it. there's no U because Arab words don't follow the European, I assume it's European, spelling rules of like you need to have a U after a Q. Alright, so you have some stuff you need to trade to Evie, including blood rum, which can now stack. Yay! It's all stolen from the same source. Are those? Yeah, he has a weapon. Alright, so blood rum should stack. I don't know why this and this aren't stacking. Stolen from the same fucking crab queen. Food needs to go to someone else. So trade with Jolteon for the food. The food should also stack. It's all stolen from the same person. Alright, that's a stack. This should not stack. This would be good to give to someone like, who's our food person? Okay, Stubbs. Go get a Stubbs. Trade. Since none of this will stack, we're going to give it to him. It'll slowly be eaten over time. And then we're going to go to MTR to trade the swords. So, I probably want to actually give that to someone else. I want to give that to Glaceon. We'll use that eventually. And maybe that one to his Mark III. Alright. So, I'm assuming none of us went down, because why would we go down? Also, I'm not seeing acid on anyone. This is good. Alright, so at least one of you had a sword. Or, you know, not a sword, but a weapon. So, usually, 2 tips. So, well, I mean, all of them that have that name have 2 tips. All the recreations. The other one, no one knows where it is. Because no one knows where it is or what it looks like for sure, we have, like, maybe this is it, maybe it's not, drawings and such, but nothing that we can say with 100% certainty, this is it, as far as I know. I'm not an expert on that particular sword because A, it's Arabic, so like so much of the information about it is in Arabic, right? Not English. So you'd probably need to like speak the language in order to actually become an expert on that particular sword. But as far as I know, from English sources that I've looked at, which isn't all of them, there is no surviving example. It's very much an Excalibur, a mythical sword. Many people have tried to recreate. Tons of cultural significance. No one knows for sure what it looked like. It's mythical. And he's someone who's very important in the Shia and Sunni split. And I don't understand why, because people try to, like, I've heard people try to explain the differences. And it's just sort of like, it's all the same. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, from me, the outsider's perspective, the differences are silly. And so silly that I have trouble even remembering them, because it's just sort of like someone telling you the difference between a scabbard and a cease. And it's sort of like, it's all the same. It's just different words for the same thing. And like some people will say like, no, scabbard and cease are for knives, but you look at historical examples and people have been, you know, using them interchangeably from the beginning of time. So I sort of see that opinion as like, well, it's not a historically accurate opinion, so it's gotta be some, if it is correct, it's later day people have said, oh, we make this distinction, in which case, because I'm reading so many, like, not later day historical documents, I'm just like, maybe it's a distinction now, but it wasn't back then, so I don't give a shit. Not a distinction to me. Because if it's distinction in my mind, then I'll be reading stuff in the history books, and I'll be like putting that distinction in where it doesn't belong, and misunderstanding things, which is bad. And that's something you don't want to do. You don't want to have like a modern day like look at this, because if you look at it from modern day lens, you won't understand what they're saying. And they might be saying scabbard or cease, referring to a specific one for a specific whatever, and you're misunderstanding it because you have this idea in your head. It has to be this one particular thing, which they did not have that idea in their head, and they're like, it's all the same. So I like to have in my head, it's all the same, and not fall into that trap. Alright. What's one of you or food? So it's you can carry one more. I mean, I could give you some, but you're running at 20. We're at 16. Okay, prisoner. I could have another food person. Here's some fish. That's the wrong prisoner, isn't it? Trade. In the background, I hear someone scolding the dog, and it chuckles. Did you just drop that? Did you just fucking drop that? You did. Fuck. Alright. I want that pause. I do not want time moving. No, thank you. Come on. Move that here. Alright. Actually, do that. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Same weight. That's the best weight distribution, 19. Alright. Alright, I didn't trade all of that stuff. Whatever. We've got not much useful stuff here. We do have a lot here. Okay. Wow. These are worth 1,000 each. So the pricing here is going to be different because it's not stolen. The meds, I can give that to... You know what? I will take these two and the fish. I could definitely fit that fish. I'll leave the 600 because they're... Well, no I won't. I'll give it to one of these guys who has carry weight, but no backpack. Like you, not you. You. Curl? Curl. So it's Curl. Hello, Curl. You are now moderate, and you're carrying someone, aren't you? Yes. Alright, Perf is at 19. So, you trade with Perf. Alright, let's move some of the lighter stuff over. Weighs 1. That weighs 1. It's 2. That weighs 2. Alright, that weighs 1, right? Yeah. So, that would mean let's be able to transfer this over to help quite a bit. With perp, we're at 16 now, and you're at 25. Okay, you're next. Print Q. Let's print Q. Alright. So I'm going to give you... Actually, that'll fit. And the rest of this can go to Jolteon and can go to Flareon. And that will stack. Well, mostly. Flareon. Alrighty. That doesn't stack. That doesn't stack. But the rest of it does. Alright. You over here. That's slightly frustrating. Alrighty. That is stolen, doesn't stack. Alright. So we need to get rid of some of these crap stuff. Stolen. That's better. And with somebody who has a bit of carry weight. Sir Beep. Hello, Beepo. Alrighty. So, 600, 600, 600. 300, no. The 400. That is 1200. No, it's 13. Okay. I'll find people to give it to, like Print Q, probably. What are you doing? You're 25? Plenty to go. Alright. Let's do that. 18. Alright. So, that's empty. That's empty. This one has just that. And I think we're good. Here. So, still, this building and all of these buildings, this one probably has people in it. Alrighty. Pick. Looks like only the one chest is locked. Alright. Okay. Garbage. Okay. If garbage is in the locked chest, I'm guessing this whole place has... Okay, fish. One thing worth looting. I mean, I could take it, but I'm kind of like, eh. It's big, it's not going to stack well. Who had the food? Was it Stubbs, right? Yeah. Go to Stubbs. Fish, glorious fish. Alright. So, these two, of the two, this one is the one I want to loot the most. This one don't get crab chop. Looks interesting. Let's see how slow they're moving. You've got heavy. Attack. I'm only seeing green. I don't think we took any hits. Holy shit. Alright. So, you can carry some meat, but not much. How about you? You can carry a little bit of meat. Hopefully, between all of them, we'll be able to carry enough. Yeah, you're gonna have to be, like, in the building, I think. Which you can't do. Okay. Let's grab, like, 2 random ones. Looking Glass, come pick him up. over, pick him up. Robo-boop. This is gonna be annoying. Fuck. Okay, put him down. Step out. Okay, he's stuffed. Grab him. Get him out of here. Put down. Alright. This is annoying. One at a time. So we have a lot of squares. We just don't have a lot of squares that are the right amount. Hmm. There's all 3 by 3. I want to be more 2 by 2. I don't know. This is bad. This is the a square. Maybe 2. Okay. This tab button 1 too many times. Alright. So that means Robo-boop is about, not Robo-boop, Jolteon's full. I got 2 of them in there. He is now completely full. We can get rid of some fish. We can get some here and some here. And that mean I can move that over and only give me 4 squares. If I got rid of that bread, that'd give me some squares. I can move this over, move that. Alright, so. Stubs. Come trade with Jolteon. I'm gonna go to that 1 stack of bread. Right? That's something. I get those 2. That's something. And that's 3. How do I do this? Not ideal. Alright. So, that gives me some space in a few places. Not perfect. but space. Alright. Oh, I don't know. I think that's all. I think I solved the problem. Alright. Let's get you out of here. Put him down. Double check. Alright. Yeah. More fucking fish. Seriously, does this guy only have fish? Holy shit. We need another dedicated person just to hold fucking fish. Or, oh, a pack animal. Oh, okay. Holy shit. It's crazy. He had more fish in this unlocked podium than he had in here. What's going on? Alright. Travis Jolteon. I have so many fish from the same guy. This is definitely a 5 stack. Alright. And for the raw meat. I did just drop one. I did not. He ate it, I guess? Whatever. And then I can fit another 5 stack. No, I can't. Actually, I put this as a 5 stack. There you go. Alright. So, trade with Eevee, because Eevee has space. Or, I could trade with someone like you, because the fist will eventually disappear, and the spaces in between arms is sort of perfect for this. And this is not going to mess this up too much, and I don't need to sort it, because it's tiny stuff. And then this looting is done, right? And I want the smaller per statue. Oh wait, no, I have to get you. Your big pointy sticks. And sure. Alright. So, who can I give this to? Let's try MTR. Let's see what you were looking like. I don't remember. Yes, I can give you this stuff. That while I'm at it. Alright. This place is almost done looting. Pick that safe. Literally one guy from sequel can do this. Rubber boop to the rescue. Alright, so we got fuel. Nothing in there. More fish, because of course, why not? When place with lots of crabs, of course they have fish. Screw logic. Alright, trade stubs, you got any space? People eat fish. You should run out of it eventually. Have more space. What if I can move that somewhere? Alright, I get space here. I get space here. That's sort of ideal, alright? And I got one square with I'm not gonna be able to fill up. Alright. And then trade that last one with like one of these guys. Where the fuck are you going? Sure. Alright. Huh. No fighting yet. Okay, there it goes. Now we're fighting. Coming out here. Oh! And these guys joined in. Okay. But we're only attacking I'm guessing crab raiders, not like drifters, not got the barkeep. Okay, barkeep's one of them. Stone's staying out of this. That's a crab raider. Alright. And you're being carried, but nobody died. Nobody was knocked down. Or whatever. Alrighty. So, looter of many. Crab patron. Crab patron. Crab raider. Shitty helmet. Crab raider. Also shitty helmet. Crab raider diplomatic pacifier. Ooh. Well. Twitzy bar thug. He jumps at everything. That's fine. He's one of the ones where, like, if you say the wrong word, he'll attack you. Because he's fucking nuts like that. Twitzy bar thug. Alright. Some of you have backpacks, and I don't remember all of who. Alright, you know what, I have to be trading this way, because then I can see the speed. And tap between them real quick. 16, 16, 16, 19. You can hold some stuff. Preferably lighter, bulkier stuff. Not really heavy stuff. That's like barely any weight. Alright, actually while I'm at it, take some of this. Alright, 16, 23, so you can hold some weight. Still in the 20s. 20, 17, okay. You're topped out. 25, but you can't hold these. Well, you can hold 2 of them, but I don't want you to, because that'll be your main weapon. I need someone with a big backpack. Trade with Esper. Problem solved. Asper's actually lighter than before. Alright. Who have I not looted? That's not right. Alrighty. So, Zulifikar or Zulfikar, I'm not certain. I'm not really certain how to say it, but double tipped is basically Arabic Excalibur, and because the Arab lands extended into Africa, I sort of in my head counted it African, North African at least. Hugh is a crab raider apparently, but he's got less gear than most. Not sure why that is. Also, I'm not sure where the bartender is. Is that guy? No, not that guy. So where's the bartender? Unless he's like one of these crab people. Skinner? That's probably the barkeeper. Alright. So, I'm looking for someone. You have 20. Not 2. Sure. Trade with prisoner. Trade with Roboboop so I can see the speed as it changes. Alright. That's light. 16. Alright. 19. 15. Alright. Get those at least. 13. That's maybe a bit much. $14 still. Maybe that's a bit much of a match. 15. Oh, it's better. 20. Let's see. Get to that. That'll save you some weight. Hit 21. You can carry more stuff. And Robo is not quite empty. Alright, anyone have some space and have a big bat 20, no, 14. 21. Aw. How much is Cloud at now? He's at 20 still. What if I do that? That good? Alrighty. So, last time I robbed a bar, I got some good stuff. I have a feeling that this will not be the same. Quality bar. I also feel like a lot of this is stackable. Okay. So, start with Stubbs. Hey, Stubbs, how you doing? Give him some of the more unique stuff. Let's see if we can get, good... better distribution of whatever, and then trade with Roboboop. Let's see, you are a food person, and right, you're a food person being carried. Forgot about that. That means I can give you infinite weight. How do I do this? Ideally, want to do something like that, and then that would fit a fish. How would I don't know. Okay, you're full. You could fit a little bit. Oh yeah, 16, so never mind, you can't. 15, 21. 21. You can fit some fish. Those are light. You'll eat them eventually. 20. Rum is also something good to steal from, because rum is only weighs 1. Alright, you have 24, and all of this weighs 1, so I can just take it all. It's fine. Alrighty. That problem is no longer a problem. He is very, very light. Alright. More food, and that's instantly gone, so that works. Picklock. Esper is not the one who's supposed to grab the food, but whatever. So, on to the next sword. Giles. So, I love Giles. I have 4 of them. They're pretty cool. Basically, it's like, we're gonna take the idea of a, like a Kopess type, well, not Kopess, a sickle type sword, or like the African, Ethiopian, Guarde, or Guard. It's Guarde. It's spelled exactly the same way as the antique spelling of guard, which makes it extremely confusing, because my initial thought was, okay, there's no fucking way that 2 different people came up with a sword part, right, the guard, and a sword name with have a guard, that's not a very good guard. It's a sense, like, or sometimes no guard, depending on the design, right, of how much the, so, anyway, so either has no guard or very, very little guard as one of its defining features, along with, you know, the blade, of course. And I thought, you know what, there's no fucking way 2 different groups of people have the exact same spelling and pronunciation of a word, and that's not connected. So my initial thought was, okay, it's just the word guard with an older version spelling, perhaps because it was, you know, taken from the word guard with an older spelling from a long time ago, and this never changed it when, you know, English was like, this is how we spell the word now, right? Who has carry capacity? Right. Robo, trade. You have 19. You could take some food. Still be pretty light. Yeah, you're running at 17. You have some food. You can eat that food. It's fine. If you do. If you don't, it's also fine. Alright. I have heard from people that the word guard, despite having an older spelling of the word guard, of a European word guard, had nothing to do with that. And I'm not sure if that's correct or not, because I've heard from people, but I haven't ever seen a source. But it's also Ethiopian, so like, what even, like, would there even be a source? Would it be in English? I don't know. I don't know. Like, would the source be written down? Would the source be like, somebody said this and we don't know how reliable it is? That, like, there's a lot of stuff like that where you'll, like, there'll be some rumor and you'll try to trace it down and you'll find out, you know, oh, this, somebody said this a long time ago, but there's no apparent evidence and we don't think that the person who originally said it really has any reason to know what they're talking about, because it's like, for someone talking hundreds of years later about an antique where they've never had any hands-on experience with it and they've never fought with it because that, you know, type of thing is never used anymore. So how would they get that experience, right? How would they know unless perhaps they found some, you know, record, right? But they didn't leave any evidence of them finding said record. So we have to run the assumption that they don't have access to some, you know, theoretical record, because they don't make any mention of some theoretical record. And if you run under the assumption that that, you know, isn't the case, that there isn't some record because there's no evidence of it, they haven't mentioned it, right? You think if they have that, they would have said something about it, but they didn't. It makes you think, well, they probably don't have some ancient record that, you know, is their source. And if they don't, how did they get the information? Or did they just make it up? And the answer is usually they just made it up. They just made it the fuck up. That's usually the answer. Not always, but a lot of the time. Alright, so that's only a 3 stack, but it's full. Okay. That gives us some space. These ones won't stack. Alright. What do? Okay, anything that's 4x2? No. How to move this space up? Well, I could just do that. Genius. Not really. Alright. That's satisfying. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wasn't I just trading it to, like, Vaporeon? I was, wasn't I? You know what? Let's just... Okay. Great. I can just trade all that fish directly to Vaporeon, and just not have to worry about that. Alrighty. And that's everything. Everything completely looted. Every person completely looted. The only stuff we haven't looted is the people in the bar who are not, you know, crab raiders. Which we don't want to loot and make enemies. And now we get the fuck out of here. So, where do we go? The nearest place we can sell our goods would be here or here. We want to go here. It is already a 2-hour long episode. So, I think... I think we should probably end it here. And it's not acid rain for now. Or I could run it at super high speed to get this here. Can I do that the whole fucking way without getting into fights? Maybe. Maybe. Anywho. So, Giles, they're pretty cool. They are probably one of my, like, I got a lot of them because they're cheap. Because almost nobody knows what the fuck they are. and because they're sort of like an African version of a K-bar. Well, it's not all of Africa, a specific version area. So they're used in Sudan, they're used in Ethiopia, they're using Eritrea, they're using it across the other side of the water, which is their, their peninsula. They are very similar to, let's put it on hold. They're very similar to the Omani Jambias. Kind of. Some of them are. So there's basically two types. There are of Jambia. There are the I should probably get some more meat for the boys. Come on, pack animal. So there is the knife version, which is basically a knife, right? It's normally about 1 foot long, blade wise. And then the sword version, which could be anywhere from like 1.5 feet to, I think my longest one is like the sort of a yard. Total length. It's pretty fucking big. I certainly like it. It's the biggest one I found, and they're basically the biggest ones are pretty much the the Ethiopian guarde, or not the guarde, the shotels, or shotel. That's the right word. Shotel. I feel like shotel isn't the right word. Yeah, it is shotel. Ethiopian shotel. So it's basically the same idea as a shotel. They're double-edged. But unlike the shotels, which are curved to make that shape, the giles, or giles, the G with dial, maybe, I don't know. That's the Afar word for it, and then there's the Somali word, which is Toorey, Toorey, or Qolxad. I don't know. Different spellings, right? And I am not certain. Oh, fuck, that's a lot of crabs. Fuck you, crab! Alright. You. Okay. And at least some of those gone. Yeah, a universal current? No, you can't. No room. Alright. I'm gonna have you come up. Glaceon, you're up. Yeah. Glaceon, and then to be, I think, one more? Yeah. Fuck you, crabs. Anywho. So, there isn't like a word distinction. It's just a use distinction. So in the olden days, they were weapons that were also basically machetes, and then as time went on, people also use them for like shearing sheep, or as like all sorts of knife duties. Presumably the very long sword versions wouldn't be used for knife duties because they're much bigger, it's much more unwieldy compared to a knife. It's a lot harder to do precision stuff like shearing a sheep without cutting the sheep when you're using like a yard stick length weapon. And then over time, as guns started to become more popular, they started to see smaller versions used for all sorts of basic knife duties. For the exact same reason, the Omani Jambia is the size it is, which is like a knife length. There used to be a longer sword version. Almost none of those exist because Oman has been a very peaceful place for a very long time, at least like compared to like Ethiopia, which has been more time at war than at peace over the last 2 decades. Or sorry, centuries. 2 centuries. My bad. Counting is hard. Drop to 0. Mix the decimal point. Yeah. So more warlike place, more warlike weapon. Less warlike place, less warlike weapon. And a big part of that isn't like, oh, these people just love war. It's that these people are not Arabic, surrounded by Arabic neighbors who, and then later they had, not later, well, yes, later, but also earlier, they had, okay. So, lots of Arab conflicts. Also, lots of European conflicts because they had the whole land grab for Africa, where everyone was like, I want to colonize all of Africa and make it our countries, whatever. Right? Why? There you go. So that was a thing. And Ethiopia was part of that, and eventually it became, I believe, Italian rule under Menelik, one of the Meneliks, I think. Might have that, but maybe not. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've read all the Ethiopian history. Anywho, so Ethiopia, complicated history with the Arab people, complicated history with all the European people, and like World War One, World War Two, and like people trying to make it part of their country because of the whole like everywhere Arab needs to be whatever. This is a ton of fucking crab eggs that no one's guarding. Oh wait, never mind, there are people guarding it. Fuck off. Yes, I could kill them all and get the crab. Well, you know what? I get the eggs, I won't get the meat. Okay, Jumpion, I think, has some eggs, and I don't think all the stacks were full. Alright? Right? Yes, sir. Nope. Nope, all the stacks are full. Alright. Who else has eggs? Crab eggs. Anyone? No. It's 3 by 3, alright? Yeah. So we need to clear up space. Ideally something like that, but there's not that many options of things like that. Actually doesn't help it much. So we got 2 squares up here to get rid of somehow. Not entirely sure how yet. Maybe it's useful. Okay. That won't get. Oh, that did get all of them. Huh. Wow. I'm impressed even myself. How did I get that to fit? That's not a fit. Alright. So, this crab village we've been to and beaten. Back, we've been here, we've been here, we've been here. So, all this stuff is wiped out. We don't really want to go to that outpost because we are out of space. We are just gonna stop. We're not gonna run from these guys. We're not gonna escape. We're gonna kill them all. No, I do not fight for the Empire or nobles. Freedom or honor? Not really for honor. Not really for freedom. We are free because nobody can fight us and win. It's more for fun and YouTube videos and learning how to do cool video editing stuff in a way that is a lot less boring than other options. Actually, I don't need you, I need you. And easier to remember because it feels actually fucking useful. Like something that's valuable information, not like watching a YouTube video of someone going on and on about all this stuff who barely speaks English half the time, like most tech stuff, and then it's difficult to keep it all in your head because it doesn't, well, for me at least, because it doesn't feel like super useful information because like it is, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like something I can just click a video and watch it. So it makes it hard to memorize all this stuff. But when I'm like needing it to do stuff and like actually using it, it feels more relevant. Or not relevant. It feels like not something that, this feels like something I have to remember because that will save me time. Because then I don't have to look it up every time because it's something I use all the time, I think. Kind of like, I don't know, shrink myself. Like, in the old days, before phones could store phone numbers, we all memorize all these phone numbers, and now that phones do it, nobody memorizes phone numbers, and you know at most, like, your own number, maybe, like, a few other people's phone numbers. Many people can't even remember their own phone number these days, because why would they? They never, like, it's always in the phone. You can always just look it up in the phone. Come on, guys. Anywho, so Giles typically have a very thin blade and a very wide blade. So you have 3 measurements of the blade: length, width, and I guess you could say depth. So if you're looking at the flat of the blade, you can see the width and the length, but you can't see the depth or thickness of the blade. Only 2 of the axes. If you turn it where you can looking at the edge, you can see the thickness, but not very well. It's easier to look at it from the spine if it has one. Or use like a tool like a, fuck, word. I have them literally like 5 feet from me. Measuring tool for measuring calipers, that's it, calipers. Calipers is like the best way, especially for like double-edged blades where the angles make it difficult to really see. Alright, 24. There was a person following us. I don't see the body of the person. There. Looks like he had a big stick. Not that. I'll move you two. Grab this. Alright. Now you move at 22. Alright. Who will grab the meat? Sure. Meat. Gotta have the meats. And like, we'll eventually eat all of this. It might take a very long time, but inevitably, we will eat all of this. It might take a very long time, but we have a lot of people. We have a lot of people. Alright. This is probably after, yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's nowhere to take cover. We just get acid. And hopefully survive. I don't want to go to the outpost over here because I have no idea when the rain will stop, so I might have to wait there for a stupidly long time. Someone's attacking. It's all red. Ooh, god damn it. Did they get hit by lightning? Maybe. No? We're all getting attacked. Forget the big rats. Drifters. Why are they attacking us? I don't know. We will give them first aid and then leave them. I don't understand who they are or why they attacked us, but... Now they're moving slow, we can outrun them. Anywho. So, typically you have a blade that looks sort of like a boomerang. Some of them are very, very long. Some of them, well, not very long. Some of them are more of a standard sword length. Some of them are short swords. Some of them are big knife lengths. Upgraded skeleton bandits. Okay. On one hand, they might have armor that we want. On the other hand, where are we gonna put it? Fuck it. If nothing else, it's experience. Great Stove's cleansing. So, I don't really understand the skeleton bandits very well. I know they have a base. I've never been there to raid it. Probably should. I don't really understand why they do what they do very well. $21, $22. Alright. We're moving at 21. Start by grabbing the swords. Okay, that's big. This is heavy. Now you're moving at 16. Alright. Yeah, not gonna be able to carry much. Alright. $22. Alrighty. Actually, who doesn't have pants? I'm not too worried about being mistaken for a skeleton folk, because what are they gonna do? Alright. Let's see, who has high grade? Anyone? Or the standard? Probably the standard for the pants. I saw someone labeled upgraded. I wonder if the upgradeds are like the boss. Whatever. Pants is better than no pants. Oh wait. What did I travel the worst? Money. Okay. 18. 19. Alright. Trade. It's not too heavy. There you go. Pants for everyone. Let's see, you're running at 21. Sword, armor. I'll only get the top and bottoms if they're high grade. I'll grab these two. Let's see, this weighs, okay. That makes more sense, because it weighs 9, 2 of these are going to weigh 20. And they carry up the same area. Or they, yeah, cover the same area. So, Giles, pretty cool. Just sort of like fill a lot of roles in the society for a lot of different types of thing. And more so than like most other, like, what else, where else do you find something to cover that many roles? You know what I mean? Like, nowhere. And it's kind of interesting to me, at least. Yeah, that'll work. Trade with DD Rescue. Alright. So you can fit those here, and he can fit at least 2 of these. Alright, you weigh 20. You could afford to weigh a little bit more. And he instantly went down again. Okay. Alright, 16, 23. You have a lot of carry capacity. Copy directory C. Or change directory C, not copy. So, this I use a lot for YouTube DLP, or YDLP. It's YTDLP. It's a software that allows you to do lots of cool stuff with YouTube, like downloading a video, or uploading a video, or whatever you want. It's really handy. High grade. That's cool. It is metal plate light armor though. And I get the feeling that's like sheet metal, very thin. Alright, you're running at 15 now. We could probably change that up a bit. So you weigh 5. You weigh 10. Okay, you're at 16 now. Okay, pseudo's at 20. That weighs 10, these weigh 6. That makes more sense. That weighs... if I do that, I can make that fit another help. Okay. Now it weighs 19. Oh, wait. No, I do want... What the fuck? Random drifter? Okay. Alright. We're done here. Time to go. This random single drifter runs by us in the middle of fucking nowhere. In the pits. Super... Okay, die now humans. More of these, yeah. Skeleton bandits. Alright. Come here, go to hold. Let them come to us. We don't running through their AoEs. Oh, they're fighting drifters. You know what? Fuck the drifters. I don't want to carry more shit. That guy's slow anyway. What's he gonna do? It's raining. Oh, he's not that slow. He'll catch up. Keep going. Hold. What is this? It's, okay, we're just gonna run through them in a second. We'll come back to that outpost some other time. Anywho. So typically you have a scabbard that looks like if you took a rectangle and you took a concave slice out of both sides of it. So you have a wide bit at the bottom, wide bit at the top. Typically the wide bits at the top are a little bit wider than the edge of the blade, so give you a little bit of a guard, but not much of a guard. Like a very little bit. It'll help stop a blade from sliding on the blade up and down onto your hand, but if it moves just like a little bit away from the edge of the blade, it won't stop it. It's not an effective guard. Also, typically they're wood, and typically the wood grain is going up and down pommel to, hilt. So it's not exactly effective as a guard because the wood grain is not done in a way that'll protect your hand very well. It's very likely to get torn apart and break if you actually got hit with a sword blade. That, a decent sword blade. Forget the ruin, keep going. There's a loot there, and a lot of it's big, heavy stuff. Fucking skeleton bandits. Yeah, that happens when the game's loading and it's having trouble. It's having trouble loading. So they all got heavy armor, but they got sabers with standard grade, and they're not as good experienced fighters. However, we are also somewhat, we've been fighting a lot, but we've also been healing a lot. And the rain hasn't been hitting us as hard as it used to, because we all now have 60% or more protection. Anyone here? You're going 24. You can at least pick up some of it. 18. Also, I'll try putting him down. Are you? Yeah, you're going 13. You're going 24 now. You can carry more. Fair, if we couldn't run away, since we already took him out, we might as well loot some of this shit. Let's also be able to, yeah, 24 now. We're moving at 7. But we can raise some of those numbers up. Now you're moving at like 10. Trade. Yeah, a bit heavier. Trade that one. Alright. And you're moving fairly fast. Like 6, those both weigh 10. Doesn't weigh too much. And neither this, neither that. That does. 17. Not great, not horrible. You could take a bit more, especially take something like this over here. That's big. Yeah. Alright. 20. We got a little bit of carrying left for you. Probably not gonna get much better than this. Also 21. Instantly goes down. You can't defeat me. Are you sure about that? Yeah. This is not gonna work. Alright, 22. Okay. Cat. Fuck. Cat. Cat. Also looking glass. Cat. Kill. Ah, cat. Put down. So, aptitude now has more carry capacity. He's no longer carrying the super heavy shit. Grab that sword. Wanna grab that sword. Grab the chainmail. Grab that chainmail. Alright. He's going at 16. So, cat is moving at 22 now. Legs almost fully healed. Chainmail. Alright. So, we need to get to that city and sell stuff. Not this city. That's not a city. It's not a real city. It's a pretend city. It's not really there. It's pretend there. Loading. Please wait. Anywho, Giles are like ridiculously thin, for the sickness, and they're also ridiculously wide, which is something that you see on some of the African stuff that's like not higher quality metal, because the metal quality isn't great, so making it not as like making it wider and not as thick. It can have similar amounts of weight. It'll still but it doesn't really change the overall strength all that much when you're working with the weaker metals. It's less of a you get less sturdiness from the thickness. I'm just not gonna loot these things. They're annoying as fuck to deal with. A lot of HP. Come on, Birmingham. Oh, you got your leg fucked up. Okay. Who has... You got 20, cat. Can you go pick up Birmingham? Pick up. And we're at 14. Okay. 22. Cat. Pick up. Yeah, that's better. 18. Oh, somebody's already there. Who the fuck? Okay, Umbreon and Leafeon decided to just go ham. Alright. Do this. So, come here, here. Don't know where you're going, because you're not going the right way. Go here. So, my thickest one is over 3 inches wide at its widest point, which is over an inch thicker than like a 1796, or at least an average 1796. You'll see some crazy ones every now and then that are, that thick or thicker. But I've only ever seen one that was thicker than 3 inches, like ever. So we are not friends of the slavers, and we are not enemies of the anti-slavers, right? So, anti-slavers, they're okay with us. I'm not sure. So, United Cities hate us. Yabba Outlaws hate us. Trade Guild hates us. Holy Nation Gorilla Bandits hate us. Technos aren't happy with us, but not hostile. Swamp Ninjas don't like us. We did take out their leader. Southern Hive and Starving Bandits don't like us, but that's okay. Slave Traders don't like us, that's okay. Shinobi Thieves Sect love us. Red Sabers, Ninjas, Scavengers hate us. Preacher Cult Reavers, Outlaws hate us. Mercenary Guild hates us. Crawls Trojan hates us. We need to fix the Mercenary Guild thing. Grass Pirates, Dust Bandits, Cannibals. Mostly because lots of mercenaries at the Holy Nation joined the fight against us. Which is like, why did you do that, you stupid fucking idiots? I don't know, but they did. Really annoying. So, this is the Ranger shop. We can buy and sell stuff here. I think there's like one other shop in the whole fucking... Yeah. There's the Tech Hunter shop. And that's it. That's a farm, all these other buildings, no shops. That's it. And then here is where the faction HQ is. Here is also where the leader of the anti-slavers is, who is on our list, but we're not going to do anything about now because we want to sell stuff, and we don't want to mess with them right now. Maybe some other day, but not today. Today, we're here to sell stuff, or in, 4 hours when it's daytime. So, that, I think, is that. We are at the mountain peak of spring. Where's a good view where we can see? Yeah. I like this. I want to be able to, yeah. Kind of see, oh, we are really fucking high up. Thumbnail. Bing. Alright. So, we're here. We made it here. It took us quite a while. And I think that'll be it for today. We have completely wiped out the crab people, and we have their leader, and we're gonna kill their leader, and they're wiped out. And that'll be a game world state change. Along with lots of other people we have locked up. They're gonna get rid of. Be gotten rid of. And we're close to our old base. And we can eventually make our way there, sell more things, put people in cages to recruit, and then also use the P1 machine on some of the named people we have. Because at this point, fuck turning in bounties, it doesn't matter. It's just more time walking from point A to point B. We don't need the money. We have so much money from loot. We don't even need the money from whatever. What are we gonna spend it on? Armor and weapons? Like weapons-wise, we're starting to hit the point where we just don't need more better weapons. Or at least there's going to be diminishing returns where we can only get like, oh, he's got an Edgewalker 1. Well, we could get an Edgewalker 3. Well, that's like a few percent better, but like for tons of money. But you getting the same weapon in that, that'll take many days of like waiting there to eventually get an Edgewalker 3 of the right type of weapon. It's sort of like, it's worse than trying to get all master level gear, which we struggle with. So, yeah, to be continued. Giles are cool. Go Google Jile sword. It's like, you'll be like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, this is a thing? Yes, this is a thing. And some of them are big, and some of them are not so big. And like, people will like shear sheep with them. This is like, how the fuck do you do that and not hurt the sheep? And they're double-edged. And they're very, very thin, like only a couple millimeters thick. Like, none of the ones I have are thick. The thickest one is the longest one, which is maybe 3 or 4 mil thick, which is nothing. And that's the thickest point in the whole blade, which is nothing compared to like a European saber, where some of them are like over, like almost 2 inch, like sorry, 1/2 of an inch thick at the base for some of them. The thickest one I have is like 3/8 of an inch at the base. Which is, so much thicker. That's like, what, 8, 9 mil? That's so much thicker than 3 mil. Anywho, that'll be for today. This is probably the longest episode yet because I just like I have to run. So, see ya.